Okay, welcome to punctuation video number 2. In punctuation video number 1, you should have already properly punctuated this blue section over here with the proper commas and periods starting and stopping. And at this point, you should have already met with me in my station where we've translated that section. Now we're moving on to the orange section over here. You may or may not have the translation of this now, but in your Gemara text, not on the sheets in the packet, but in your actual Gemara, I'd like you to punctuate this orange section of the Gemara, which we're going to focus on right now. Please do it alongside with me because there'll be additional points that I make as we go along. There'll be parts of this that you need to do on your own. So make sure that you're listening as we go through to make sure that you get all the commas and periods in the right place. There are no questions in this Mishnah, so you don't have to worry about that. But I'd like you to properly punctuate it, again, with the goal being that you can read this on your own. One of our first tests of the year, which is going to be coming up soon. I'm not giving you the date yet, but one of the first tests is going to be for you to properly read a section of Gemara, starting and stopping in the right place, even when you don't have the commas and periods there on the page. Because unfortunately, again, if you're just looking at the Gemara text, you won't have them there. Okay, here we go. Second section begins like this. Basheni, v'chamishi, b'shabbat b'mincha, korin shlosha. Okay, the Mishnah lists 3 examples where we have 3 readers, korin shlosha, basheni, uchamishi, b'shabbat b'mincha, korin shlosha. Ein pochatin mehen, comma, ve'ein mosifin alehen, comma, ve'ein maftirin binavi, and we should put a period over there. Okay, that's the next section. Hapoteach ve'hachotem batorah, comma, mivarech lefanea uliacharea, period. Okay, that's the next section. Now, all of that actually was referring to Torah reading on B'Sheni v'Chamishi b'Shabbat b'Mincha, on Mondays, Thursdays, and Shabbos Mincha. Now we move to the next examples of Torah reading. Biroshei Chodashim, comma, uvecholo shel moed, comma, korin arba'a, period. Okay, Biroshei Chodashim, uvecholo shel moed, korin arba'a, period. Now for these next 2 lines, you may notice that they are very similar to lines that you've already seen. Take a second right now and try to find this next line. Ein pochatin mehen, ve'ein mosifin alehen, ve'ein maftirin benavi, hapoteach v'yachotem b'torah mevarech lefanea ule'acharea. By the way, this last part over here, maybe I'll just get that orange color out for a second. This last word, ule'acharea, should also be part of that section. Oh man, it's giving me like a little loop thing. All right, right? That word should also be part of this section above it, just that I couldn't make it into a square without including the next part of zeklal, which is a different part. Oh, that just made it worse. Okay, ule'acharea, period. So I want you to take a second with your chavruta. You can stop the tape now for a moment and just properly punctuate these next 2 lines. And you've already seen them in a previous part of this Mishnah. So look back where you've seen that and punctuate that part for us. Excellent. Okay, when you're finished with that, we're going to move into the last part. Oops, didn't want to do that yet, sorry. Which is, we'll call it the purple part. And that'll be this last section of the Mishnah over here. Let's see if I can do this properly. Here we go. Oops. All right, this last section of our Mishnah. What's awesome about this is even if I make a mistake, it still corrects it for me. It makes it into a nice little square, hopefully. Nice. Okay, this purple section at the end. Zeh haklal. This is the rule. Assuming you finish the orange section. Come to this final purple section. Zeh haklal, which means this is the rule. You should make a semicolon right over here. I wasn't able to punctuate a semicolon. Right? Those are the 2 dots. Right? Zeh haklal, 2 dots. Kol sheyesh bo musaf, ve'eno yom tov, comma, korin arba'a, period. B'yom tov chamisha, period. B'Yom Kippurim Shisha, period. B'Shabbat Shiva, period. Ein pochatin mehen, aval mosifin alehen, umaftirin benavi. Now you should insert a few commas there. Again, I'm not going to tell you where those go, but looking above in the orange section, or maybe your notes, in the orange section, you should be able to tell me where the commas should go until maftirin benavi, period. Hapoteach ve'achotem batorah. Now again, this last section also should be part of the Mishnah, but again, let's see if it, again, makes me do one of those half things. Let's see if it'll let me do like a mini square. Oh, it does. That's really cool. So, Batorah mivarech lefanea uleachareh. And that's the end of the Mishnah. So if you finish punctuating the orange section and the purple section, what I'd like you to do right now, and don't skip this part, sit with your chavruta, each of you take a turn reading the Mishnah entirely from the blue section through the orange section and then the purple section, going through, starting and stopping properly. Have one person read the entire thing, listen to it. If they make any mistakes, you can correct them nicely, respectfully, and then you do the same. After you've both read the Mishnah to each other once, you are now finished this section. But please pay attention to reading it and taking advantage of this, because we will be having a test on reading very, very shortly.